This man was hiding in a well. A German soldier came to fetch water. He pulled the trigger without hesitation, sending the soldier to his death. The gunshot immediately drew in other soldiers. The officer realized the danger, and casually threw down a grenade. But by then the man had already slipped away, watching the Germans' every move through the window. The officer suspected there were partisans in the village, and ordered his men to call for reinforcements. However, the reinforcements' vehicle had just left the village entrance, when it fell into a trap. It turned out the man had loosened the stakes on the bridge the night before. The Germans thought they were ambushed, and hurriedly closed the village gates. At that moment, a soldier spotted the man by the window, and rushed toward the machine gun position. The man quickly took aim, and killed him with a single shot. Other Germans fired wildly at the window, but the man had already hidden in a secret passage. Soon after, the Germans launched a carpet search, and quickly found the entrance to the passage. To capture him alive, the soldiers brought out flamethrowers, trying to force the man out, but he knew the terrain well, and easily avoided the flames. He escaped back home through the secret passage, but was discovered by a German soldier. The man pretended to surrender, and when the enemy let his guard down, he suddenly struck, knocking him to the ground. To get reinforcements, the officer sent men down the cliff for help, but they were hit by the man's shotgun. That shot also revealed his position, and the Germans immediately set up machine guns to strike back, bullets pouring down like rain. The veteran had no choice but to run, but he stepped on barbed wire, wounding his arm. Helpless, he could only retreat back into the secret passage. At that moment, he found 2 Germans had fallen into the well. He rushed over to shoot, but realized he was out of bullets. So, he opened the sluice gate and let water flood into the well, drowning the 2 Germans at the bottom. Failing to capture the veteran, the Germans fell into panic, and began turning on each other. A soldier tried to escape, but was discovered by the officer. He tried to resist, but was shot dead by the officer. Before dying, he fired back and wounded the officer. At this time the officer returned to the house alone, and raised his gun to commit suicide. Suddenly, a burst of flames struck from behind, completely engulfing him. It turned out the man had found the Germans' flamethrower, and used the same weapon to finish his revenge. In the end, the man completed his mission and drove away from the village.